check.
Check.
Alright, we're good.
Tune in now.
Let me pull this up. Okay, so we're getting underway here. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I am Ball Don't Lie. I've got Jem in the booth with me. Say hi to the folks, Jem.
Hi, folks.
Alright, so we've got Liberty Caps and Balls on Parade in Major League Tag Pro action. Looks like Balls on Parade are going to be on red with Liberty Caps on blue here on Jardim to start. Both teams looking for a grab. Meal's going to get that first grab, but will get returned by Break, also known as Comfort Flare. CB13 making a nice grab and boosts around, makes a nice cap off the wall. Nice boost from CB13, who switched over to offense in recent weeks to help his team perform better. Now Meal making his way past 3, but CB13 is there to close it off.
Honestly, I'm unimpressed with that boost he took to cap. That seems like the main way to cap on this map.
I don't know. It looked pretty. I like the boost because it makes it look pretty, even if it's not the hardest thing to pull off. Definitely looks good.
I'll agree, but I think that was a defensive error more than like an offensive.
Sure. And Meal's actually gonna have a free cap here as he finds himself in good position. Looks like Liberty Caps were just caught unaware, and now CB13 with a quick revenge cap of his own. Now they've got 2 tag pros for Balls on Parade, and this should be an easy cap for Ball. Making that timely boost. Now to 2 all game. So a quick turnaround for both teams there. Now Toasty making his way around, but a nice OD play from Danis to get that return. And Meal just misses the flag. Now looking to come around to set up some blocks here. Oh, good return again from Danis. So there's a reset for both teams. Side getting the return on Danisk. Toasty. Sorry, gonna get a rub grab off, and it's gonna be an easy cap for him as he just walks in as both teams were both going for the pups there.
All I was gonna say is that it seems like Balls and Parade are getting out literally whenever they grab.
Yeah, making really smart grabs so far, and it's been paying off as they've been past a couple here. As Side actually is gonna be past 3, although CBivy is in a good position as well. Return for cap scenario, and he does get the return with the bomb. Nice play there as Ball McCartney makes his way out, and that's going to be a quick revenge cap once again.
What is this?
This is Major League Tag Pro. Toasty trying to make his way around CViv. Makes a nice move. Can he pick up the blocks on the edge? Almost gets that corner, but can't quite hit it.
We're literally on pace for a 10 game. Holy.
Danis making his way out, but Meal's there to clean it up. Now CB13 waiting on that boost. Toasty with an effective use of the bomb is going to get a grab of his own. It is not quite a return for cap scenario, although it looked like it for a second. And now brings the flag back to base, and actually with Meal's rolling bomb, that could be a cap there. An easy cap for Balls on Parade, adding to their lead with a 5-3 lead here. Meal tries to get a grab off, but nothing's going to happen there. Toasty going to try and use that bomb. Good defense. Toasty with a nice grab. He's only got one to beat. Oh, and a great block from side! What a play! Oh, that was an expert boost. Meal going to make his way out. Gets cornered by CB. Toasty making his way around CB13. Can he get the block from Ball McCartney? Not quite strong enough there. He's going to roll around as his teammate goes for the pup. Okay. That was neat. CB making his way out. And Ball McCartney smartly boosts ahead for that re-grab. And now it's a return for cap scenario. CB has to stay alive. Oh, inside. A not-so-expert bomb there. Now CBV gonna get a quick rub grab. Has the boost to work with, but side in good position to get the return.
It really feels like CBV and Breaker just don't have chemistry on this map down pat because Toasty's been getting out way too easily.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Looks like both teams are fighting for pups while Meal's going to get a quick grab off. This could be another cap here for Balls on Parade, but he rushes it just a little bit. And now CB with a nice grab. He's going to make his way out past two, but Toasty there to corral that. Now CB13 has a rolling bomb coming into base and kind of meets a wall, so we'll have to backtrack a little bit. Headed around towards that side, and side gets the return.
If Meal had executed those 2 times, he was coming in from the right, and just barely missed the flag or the block, it would be an 8-3 game right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely some missed opportunities. Still with the lead, though, as CB13 makes his way out. Almost makes a nice split, but just returned in time. Now Danis looking to make his way out of base. Really patient offensive D here from Balls on Parade. I think that's been pretty key for them as well, too. Toasty and Meal working to get a grab together here. Meal moving around in base, but CBV gonna get the contain as Break boosts in for that return. Now Toasty is gonna be past quite a few here. If he can make the moves around, no, he'll just wait for the blocks to be set up here. Get some of those hold stats.
What?
Oh my god! Just narrowly missing the cap.
Just wasted that power up.
Unlucky, really. Just what can he do?
Just was it luck or?
No, I just like saying unlucky, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Toasty with a nice boost. Gonna get his partner Meal out. He's gonna be out ahead of 1 here as CBV makes a nice contain boost to push him into CB13. Now CB with a good grab of his own is gonna be out ahead of 2. He's gonna backtrack a little bit. Meal makes his way out. CBV waiting for that pup. Oh, a nice bomb there from Toasty. Buys some time to get the pup, and Meal will pick that up. Not quite a return in time.
Toasty?
Toasty? Okay. Well.
Toasty's like, why use power-ups, you know?
Toasty's still holding the flag here as Ball McCartney trying to get in on Danis. He might take the kiss here. He does. Smart play as Meal making his way around. He's got the boost, but he's got 3 in front of him as well. Makes a nice boost around CB13, but does get tracked down in the end. Now, Toasty actually might have an advantage in positioning here, although he is going to head left instead of the right side. They had the blocks set up for right, but not sure if there was any lack of communication, rather. Almost a nice boost from Break, but just misses Meal. Danis patiently waiting with that flag. Toasty going to be in base here, just sitting on that boost as Meal and trying to run down Danis himself.
I feel like Danis should have kissed that.
Ooh. This could be good for... Oh, a nice snipe from Ball McCartney. Huge return, but CB13 gonna be there as the tag pros were just too much for Balls on Parade to handle. So now the lead is down to 6-4.
Yeah, that was pretty good execution. For a second, I doubted it, but
It ended up working out for
sure.
Now Toasty gonna be past 2 here. He's got CB13 in front of him. He picks up a nice block from side, but again can't execute on the boost, and CBV does get that return. So now Break making his way out. Now Meal looking for a return for Cap for just a split second there, but Ball McCartney will close in the remaining seconds. Just under a minute left to go here in the first half. Balls on Parade nursing a 6-4 lead, but a nice boost from Danis is going to lead to that cap, and now it is 6-5. CB13 has a rolling bomb and could be out past a couple here, but a nice return from Ball McCartney. Danis making his way into base. He's going to try and backtrack a little bit, but Toasty manages to run him down, and now going for the snipe and gets it. Good play, individual play there from Toasty. Well, Danis actually has an opportunity to be past quite a few here as he makes his way out. Oh, Toasty again with a clutch play. Just 10 seconds left here as the teams decide to kiss. Toasty likely the one with the last opportunity to have a capping chance here. Gonna take a boost. Doesn't look like they'll get the return, so that was almost a return for cap for Danis. That'll end the half here, 6-5. Very close. It ended up being, at least. Jem, your thoughts?
It seems like Balls on Parade was dominating for the first 80% of the game, and then got a little too comfortable at the end. If I had to guess who wins half 2, I think Toasty and me will turn up the heat again, and Balls on Parade, stick it out for the whole 10 minutes.
Yeah, no, I think I agree with you. Balls on Parade definitely looked like the stronger team in the first half. Liberty Caps just took advantage of some opportunities, good execution. Balls on Parade definitely had more opportunities to cap, and I think if they just are able to execute better on those, then they'll definitely be able to take this game. Thanks for everyone for tuning in as well. I do want to apologize. I know my stream is laggy. I don't have the proper internet to be streaming high quality stuff, so I apologize about that, but hopefully you guys are able to still enjoy it.
BDL for nicest guy in Tag Pro.
Please.
Confirmed.
Surely it's Nads.
True.
So it looks like we're getting underway here in the second half. We're going to have Balls on Parade on blue and Liberty Caps on red here.
3, 2, 1.
Danis going to get a quick grab. Toasty as well. But Danis does have some blocks, although side will get the kiss. CB13 out ahead of 3. Only needs the block from his teammates. Oh, Toasty, can he get the grab? Good OD. So that's going to help.
Bailed out.
Yeah, absolutely. That helped them get reset there, almost. Danis now gets returned from side there. Oh, that was almost a really good opportunity. Kind of wasted.
Yeah, that felt like a grim, undisciplined start from Balls on Parade, but they didn't actually have to pay for it, so hopefully they clean it up.
A nice grab from Toasty here.
Again.
And it's going to be a cap. Quick little cap there for Balls on Parade as they extend their lead here. And Toasty's going to get another grab. Now, looks like they're out of position a little bit. All he needs is one block. Oh, they just came in time. CBV doing a nice job of taking that momentum and heading out right. Meal able to stay away from break. Good flag carrying. Toasty running down break there. Or not break, CBV I mean. Now CB13 with the flag narrowly avoids a snipe. Now it's going to be a return for cap scenario. Can break hit this? Kind of a weird angle. But he does get it. Now can he get past Meal? No. Meal does a good job of staying ahead. Now CB looking to make his way around base. Almost a nice bomb. And now a return for cap for just a second, but that's quickly taken away from side. A nice snipe from Danisk. CBV making his way out of base, has the boost, but Ball McCartney there to get the return. Now power-ups are coming up. Looks like Danis will pick up that juke juice while Meal does the same. Danis makes a nice split out. He's got 2 to beat. Oh, Meal, good read. CB13 on that boost, looking for a way into base with a nice bomb, and he could find the blocks, but Meal with a nice grab. CB13
Seems like Liberty Caps just can't keep like a regrab train going.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Oh.
Toasty. Okay.
Oh, everyone grab.
Everyone panic. Break. Gonna finally get the return. And now actually makes a nice grab, splitting past the defenders, but Toasty there to clean it up once again. Meal has the flag, but Danis gets the return. Now Toasty gets another rub grab here. He's going to pick up a juke juice from right side. And now Break going to be out past 3, but it's a kind of a moot point as Meal going to be out with that rolling bomb. This could actually be dangerous here as Meal going to easily boost in for that cap, adding to Balls on Parade lead here. And it's kind of like what we were saying at halftime. They've really taken advantage of their opportunities this half, and it's paying off.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, ooh.
Okay. All right.
I think that. Oh man, that was another.
Shirley?
Chance.
Oh my god. The commentator's curse. I'm so sorry, Balls on Parade.
I can't even speak because they just keep catching up.
Sides.
This is number 3.
Okay. We're gonna be out here as Danis makes his way out. They're gonna get a kiss here. Can Side get that return for the reset? He does. Now they've got to get some blocks set up here for Toasty as he's coming into base. Makes a nice boost around, and he's gonna sneak past CB13 with an excellent cap. Great play there from Toasty. Now CB should have an easy cap here as he walks it in. Again with a quick revenge cap. And now a 4-3 lead here for Balls on Parade.
Jesus, I don't even know how to talk about this game.
Yeah, it's pretty fast-paced. CB13 making a nice move. Can he get past Toasty inside here? He does pick up some nice blocks. He can sneak in. Great flag carrying from CB13. They tie the game this half. I believe they still are down by 1 cap overall. Now, Ball McCartney looking for the quick snipe, but CB13 able to avoid it. And he's going to sneak past. It's return for cap for just a second here, but good return there. Now Toasty on that boost. CBV making his way out of base. They're playing that anti. This is looked like a good position there for a second here. CBV going to make his way around the bases as power-ups are spawning. Break going to pick up that rolling bomb while Side and Danis fight over that right pup. Danis going to pick up a tag pro. This is looking good for Liberty Caps. CBV in base. Still
What was
getting
the
around.
half-one score?
It was 6-5 in the first half. And that's going to be a cap. So we've got a tie game overall here. And now Break looking to finally take the lead for Liberty Caps. He's got a tag pro in base. CBV trying to give chase to Ball McCartney, but looks like he'll finally get returned there. And Break still moving around sidewalk. What a play. Meal heading out right. It looks like he'll avoid that kiss, and now CB giving chase to Meal. Still looking for that return for a cap. Doesn't happen for him, and now Bivy's actually going to be in good position here, pass 2. Ball McCartney going to retreat a little bit, CB13 giving chase. Makes a nice move on Meal. A little straight line. Oh! A quick rolling bomb. Sees an unfortunate end. A nice snipe from Sidewalk here. Now Break has to be careful. It's a return for Cap, and Ball McCartney able to regain the lead for the Balls on Parade. CB13 makes a nice move on the team tiles, making his way past Toasty, but Ball McCartney able to get that return. Now CBivy has the boost. Oh, if he would have boosted straight the flag, he would have had it.
Yeah.
That is grim.
Dude, the stream is tilting me.
Is it bad?
No, just this game. Sorry, not the stream itself.
Yeah, I knew that's what you meant. Cough, cough.
No lead is safe.
True. Liberty Caps are down by 1 overall, but are tied this half here. CB13 with a quick grab. Tries to make a cheeky move around Ball McCartney, but not going to work out for him. Danis uses the wall to his advantage and is going to be past at least 1 here with blocks coming his way. They have the bomb. Oh, this could be good if he picks up that tag pro. Surely he waits for the tag pro. Oh, well, Toasty's going to be out here.
Surely.
Surely. Toasty doing a nice job avoiding break so far.
CB, come off.
Can they get the return?
CB, come. CB?
Toasty doing a nice job of flag carrying, avoiding all the defenders.
God.
There's the return. And now 3 ahead of him. Danis trying to make some moves happen for his team. Able to not hit that, or not able to hit that bomb as Sidewalk makes his way out of base. He's going to be out ahead of 2, although Break does a nice job of containing that away. Meal making his way downtown. Okay. I keep wanting to use that and just, it doesn't really work. I just want to.
Well, you did it.
Yeah, but I want to say the next line, but I don't really know it.
Hmm.
I think it's walking fast or something.
Yeah.
That sounds right. Anyway, Toasty with the flag here is Danis waiting for that pup as CB13 able to avoid. Oh, a nice snipe there. That Juju's still up there and CB will pick it up. So quick reset here for both teams. Now Liberty Caps are down by 1 cap with just over 2 or under 2 minutes remaining in this game. On Jardine? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Panic grabs.
Yeah, a little bit of desperation showing here. A lot of solo grabs as well. Toasty able to get a good grab and can't quite get past CBivy, but Meal still in base. CBivy should have the bomb. Meal's going to get a nice boost spawn, but CB13 right place at the right time. And actually he's going to be out past 3 here. Although Ball McCartney able to use the team tiles to get ahead there.
Dude, Liberty is panicky and I can feel it in their...
It's a return for Cap. CBivy able to avoid it. Everyone grab, everyone grab. CB making his way out. Meal giving chase, gets a nice return. Now Sidewalk has a tag pro. It could be a good situation, but Toasty's going to get returned. Now Break's going to be out ahead of 4. It's a return for Cap scenario. Ball McCartney.
What the fuck?
Okay. This is tag pro.
Danis didn't even care. He was like, why help?
CB closing in on that return. 15 seconds left here as Liberty Caps are trying to make a desperation play here. He's got some blocks set up in base, although he's got down to 8 seconds here. He's got the blocks, and now they're going to tie the game!
Oh my god.
Liberty Caps ties the game. Oh my
That's
goodness.
insane.
A last second cap for a tie game on the end of Jardim for Ball McCartney's Balls on Parade team and the Liberty Caps. So what a game.
Yeah, that was wild. Danis choosing not to wait for raid when it would have been useless was what definitely helped them get that cap at the end. So good on him and good on Liberty Caps for not giving up because they obviously struggled the first 5 minutes or so of both halves, but still was able to make it back. I'm not sure if that was because of like them like stepping up or Balls in Parade like having a defensive breakdown, but either way, it's a good game.
Absolutely. I definitely agree. So a final score of 11-11, quite a high-scoring affair, as has been the case on pretty much every game for Jardim. But 11-11 with the tie. I think that's a win for Liberty Caps, who have been hot recently after CB made the switch to offense and are able to tie the #1 team in the East. That's definitely a win in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Who both of these teams on pace to make the playoffs?
I know Balls on Parade are for sure. I mean, they're the top team. Liberty Caps, I think. Let me double check. I'm curious myself. I think they're like the 4th team right now. Liberty Caps are 3rd, actually. They're sitting at 3 wins, 4 losses, and, well, I guess now 2 ties. And actually, Balls on Parade isn't even the top team. Oh, wait, no. It's because Boost and Dynamo played tonight. So technically are the top team until the results tonight go in.
Got you.
So we're just waiting for the first half of Scorpio here in the second game. Both teams seem to be ready, just waiting for the launch.
Knowing what you know from your matchup against Snipe Hunt, how do you think you know Scorpio will differ from these two teams after seeing the Jardim game?
I think it should honestly help Basel and Parade more than anything else. They seem to be the more, I don't want to say more disciplined team, but they happen to make more plays. Like getting out of base is easier for them, and their defense communicates well, from what I can tell. So I think it'll definitely favor them. Scorpio is just hard on a lot of teams because it forces you to stay ahead at all times, and a lot of teams struggle with that, especially when you're trying to get returns for caps and everything like that. So I still think it helps Balls on Parade overall, but we'll see. Getting started up here, we do have Balls on Parade on red and Liberty Caps on blue. So first half on Scorpio getting started, underway here. Mio gonna get a grab, and A's able to sneak out of that portal. And trying to make his way around base. Side with a return, but Danisk able to get the return as well. So Toasty gonna be out ahead of 1. Should be waiting for that regrab, although he's getting closed down quickly by Break. Oh, quick move on the... Oh, and a great split! He's got the blocks! What a cap by Toasty!
Yeah, that was incredible. And I wanted to shout out Toasty for coming off of regrab right when Meal first got out to bump the blue defender off the boost or into the boost to avoid Meal from getting hit. I feel like, I don't know if you knew this, but I played O in a lot of season 11 tryouts, and sometimes on this map, I would or my partner would like fail to support in that way, and I feel like Toasty only ended up getting that sick cap because he helped Meal get out.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. That's something we definitely don't see enough of in Tag Pro. I think it's a lot of like hero ball, not a lot of helping your partner out. You definitely see it more on the majors level, but overall, I would definitely agree with it. Yeah, so both teams are reset right now. Looks like neither team can really get a solid grab off, although Meal does use that bomb. Toasty gonna fly in for that quick grab. He has a chance to be out here. Uses the bomb nicely. Is past 3 and has the easy blocks. That's going to be a quick cap there for Balls on Parade as they take a 2-0 lead in this half. Now Break looking to take that out of base. Meal still dancing around in the other team's base as well. Makes a nice move past Dennis, but Break able to get that return on Toasty to get the reset. Some power-up spawn here. Looks like Liberty Caps won that round, but Sidewalk trying to pick up a block from his partner there. Meal gonna get gunned down by Danisk.
Solo grabs.
Yeah, a lot of solo grabbing right now. Now Meal able to get past 2 here. Makes a nice move past CBV, but CB13 again a play where he was in the right place at the right time.
And Toasty kind of killed himself with the neutral boost, so there was no room for balls.
Yeah. Now Meal getting a grab. Toasty blocking that team boost. Good partnership there as Meal gonna slide in for the easy cap. So 2 easy caps here for balls on parade. Stannis tries to make his way around side, gets returned. CB's gonna opt not to go for the power-up. Instead, will be past 3 here. It is a return for cap, but runs into Danisk, and now CBV's the only one ahead. Side has to hit this rolling bomb perfectly, and he just misses. CBV does a nice job of getting away there, and is able to hold until they get that return. Nice job by Meal here to kind of stave off any offensive plays from Liberty Caps. Help protect that lead. Then able to get a grab of his own. Toasty opts not to grab, probably the smart move as CBV was sitting on that boost. Break trying to get a grab of his own. Another solo grab there, unfortunately. Oof. Now Danisk looking to make his way around. Some nifty moves. Ball McCartney on those team tiles, giving chase. He's going to drop down for the pup. Is Danisk going to... bomb directly into side, unfortunately. Ball McCartney giving chase to CB13. Just misses him. And CB can't slide past break as Bivvy's going to make his way out of base. Ball McCartney giving chase to Bivvy and gets the return. CB13 able to get that return himself. And now Danisk is going to be past 3 here. Can Bivvy get the block? Toasty doing a nice job of boosting ahead. Getting a quick grab. Not sure about that decision. And a nice block from Break. Using that bomb perfectly to allow Danisk to get that cap. Now Sidewalk going to be past 2 here. Paul McCartney in base alone on defense. Meal realizes and starts to head back. Side does get the kiss. It's yet to be seen if that was a good one. That'll work out. Toasty getting the kiss there. Now CB's actually going to be past a couple here, although Meal should be able to close in as power-ups are spawning. And Meal and Sidewalk both picking up power-ups as Break heads out with a rolling bomb. Toasty going to meet in the middle there. And now Break trying to make some moves past Ball McCartney. Makes it almost a nice move on Meal. That would have been an insane cap. Now Meal looking to do some of the dirty work of his own. Able to split pass and gets the boost. Can he get the block from side? Oh, I think he had it if he had gone up. A nice block from Toasty, but not in position for the cap.
That was almost incredible. Just
Yeah.
that series of events with the Poos letting him split.
No, absolutely. I definitely agree. CB13 holding in that pup corner, looking to buy himself some time. Meal can't get away. CB almost slides past. That would have been a capping opportunity there. Stannis makes a nice corner roll. Can't quite get past the defenders. Doing a nice job of holding, though, as CB has that rolling bomb. Likely wants to set up his partner here, I would imagine. Maybe get the kiss. Or not. Nice use of that wall. Meal with the flag now. Break heading back, trying to run into him. Dennis just holding on, but Sidewalk going to close in now. CBV trying to give chase to Meal. They're going to kiss. And CBV is going to find himself past 3 here, although another good boost from Toasty, getting ahead once again. Bivvy has the bomb, although decides not to use it. Meal gets that return. Missed bomb there from Break, trying to get that grab. This is a good opportunity here. Although Sidewalk has a nice spawn. Danis using the bump from his partner. Tries to use the corner roll, but can't get it. Now, break's going to be past 4 here. Can they get the blocks? Not quite. So now Ball's going to pick up that rolling bomb and get the kiss. And he's going to find himself past 2 as Danik just whiffs there. And CB13 able to get the return himself. And now they're out ahead of 3 with Tag Pro lead. This should be an easy cap for Liberty Caps, and it is. So a 3-2 lead now for Balls on Parade. As Danis slides out past a couple here. Couple of quick grabs. Toasty trying to make his way. Tried to pick up a block from side, but it didn't work out. Ball McCartney should be out here past a couple himself. And that should be another grab here for Toasty. Makes it a nice move past Danis once again. And he's past a couple, makes the boost around, but break there to get that return. Now Meal ahead of 2. Can they get the block set up here? He looks like he's going to take his time a little bit. Ooh. Again, I think if he had gone over there, he might have had a chance. Power-up spawning here. 2 of the 3 going to Liberty Caps. CB13 just holding that with that Tag Pro lead. And it is going to be a return for Cap, and they get it, tying the game at 3 here. And now CBV's out. Oh, nice boost from Toasty to get that return. And Break's just going to run into a wall of defenders. Toasty gets the grab, looking to use that bomb. And Break doesn't cover the portal, so he is going to be out past at least 1 here, headed top. Toasty dancing around in middle. Makes a nice move on CBV, but Danis is there to clean it up. Just under a minute remaining here for both teams. Mio looking to split past the defenders. He makes a nice move and is out past a couple. Sidewalk gets the block, and that's going to be a cap as Break just misses that bomb. So, Balls on Parade take that 4-3 lead once again. Toasty trying to get a return for cap of his own, but doesn't look like any defenders are able to get the return. Danisk in base, as is Toasty. Both offenders trying to get some returns set up for their teams. And Break just missing Meal. Meal's going to be out ahead of 3 here, going out that portal while CB13 is in base. Looks like they get the return, so Toasty has to run down CBV by himself for the time being. Sidewalk going to try and contain, but not going to be enough in time. So Balls on Parade will take the first half. Very similar game to Jardim, where Balls on Parade came out firing, and then Liberty Caps able to come back within 1. So definitely an exciting second half coming up here between these two on Scorpio. Jem, any thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like Ball McCartney specifically was really starting to get frustrated after the Liberty Caps first cap. I mean, his team had a 2-cap lead still, but I was watching him and Sidewalk chase, and it looked like it was a struggle. Like, the chemistry looked off, and whereas like for the first little while of the game, it looked like there was like an offensive breakdown for the Liberty Caps. They couldn't really get much going on O, and Toasty and Meal were kind of dictating, how the game was going. So I don't know if Ball himself, I can't put all the blame on him, and I wouldn't, but he did specifically look very frustrated to me. And I think if he can maintain his cool and his discipline with side, instead of breaking down after the first half of the half, then Balls on Parade should stick it out by, a small margin.
Yeah, I think I agree that it's like we were kind of saying earlier, it's kind of like how Jardim played out, where they had a lot more opportunities than Liberty Caps, but Liberty Caps just converted at the right times and made it a close game. So they should have the advantage once again here, as they are going to be on blue as we get set for the second half here, and we're going to have Liberty Caps on red. So second half underway, the final half of this game on Scorpio. Obviously, the two teams tying in the first half.
No, they had the lead.
Or, yes, sorry. I meant the first game. Now Toasty gonna get that cap and add to their lead. Sorry about that. And then Break gonna make his way past too. Runs into Toasty, does a nice job of containing. And gets a good block for Meal, who's going to be out ahead of 3 here. Can they get the block on CBivvy? Ball McCartney does a nice job blocking that boost. Side gets the return. That's great teamwork there from Balls on Parade as they take a 2-0 lead here in the second half. Now Danisk looking to make his way around. Has a nice move there on the bottom edge. And using that wall to his advantage, but can't sneak past.
If I'm Liberty Caps right now, you know, you gotta be pretty not demoralized, but just like, really? You know?
Yeah.
It's exhausting to have to come back every half, though. It seems like they're experts at it at this point.
Yeah, it's kind of like their method of madness, I guess. Both teams in a return for cap. Toasty gonna be able to get that cap for himself as they get the return there. So now Balls on Parade with a 3-0 lead, but Siva in good position and now will add a cap to their cap total. So a 3-1 advantage now for Balls on Parade this half. And now CB13 gonna be out past 2 here. Mio able to get the return. Now 2 quick grabs and 2 quick returns. CB with a nice move, trying to use that bomb, and Ball McCartney does it for him. Now only he needs the blocks. He's trying to make his way around. Splits the defenders. Oh. CB making his way. And finally, looks like Neil will get that return. And so, okay, I was going to say, if that was somehow a cap for Balls on Parade, I would have been shocked.
Yo, CB only got out there because Ball made the wrong read. And, like, that just wouldn't have happened if he had put his trust inside and did a two versus one contain.
And now a bomb from Danis is going to get Ball out of base, but CB13 able to get that return. But yeah, he definitely kind of gave up a contain there, kind of like misread the juke for sure. Meal going to get returned there. CB13 trying to make his way past 2 defenders, but nothing doing. Dance with a nice fake and just can't quite get the block from CBivvy in time. Now for a second there, it looked like they were going to start the comeback once again. But a good job from Balls on Parade to finally get things back into order here as power-ups are spawning. Looks like Balls on Parade will win 2 of the 3. CBivvy going to be past a couple here, although biffs the boost a little bit, and Ball McCartney able to catch up.
Could have been a cap if he had rolled.
Yeah. Now Sidewalk going to get quickly returned there. Break with a nice move. Sidewalk sort of, okay. Interesting. Danisk getting that corner roll. Makes a move, but Ball McCartney doing a good job of catching up to that contain. Sidewalk with that bomb. Big block from Break as CB13 going to be out past 2 here, although with 2 on, oh, no way.
No way.
Okay.
Oh my god, robbed.
Thought we were going to see the Jet too. Toasty. Going to be out past a couple here. Danis tried to maybe go for the kiss, but he is going to end up with a tag pro instead. So Break with a rolling bomb re. Surely they allow him to get the flag here. Danisk? And CB13. Okay. Yeah, I think CB13 should have tried to block that boost personally.
I think that Liberty Caps are failing to execute in like pretty decent opportunities.
The only thing I'll say is I wonder if CB wasn't aware that he was past 3. Like, I don't know what the communication thing was, so that could have been a factor as well. That's the only way I can imagine him not blocking that boost.
Yeah, possibly.
CB's going to get a grab off here. Oh, can't quite get the kiss. And now Toasty going to try and take that bomb into the cap, but is going to spike instead. Get a quick LOL from Toasty himself there. Now Break gonna try and get out ahead. Sidewalk doing a nice job of containing the solo return.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, so quick advantage here actually for Balls on Parade is they have a Tag Pro lead and had a rolling bomb, but it was quickly diffused. Meal, CWV can't quite get there. Oh, Toasty with the wall juke! Unfortunate. Unfortunate that he couldn't finish that off. Meal gonna bomb out. CBivvy just missing the boost, and now he's gonna be out ahead of 3. They have the easy blocks and an easy cap for Balls on Parade. They take a 4-1 lead this half. Now Toasty looking to add to the damage here as Meal picks up a nice block, or gets a nice block there, but can't quite convert it. Now Meal out ahead of 2. Oof. Well, this is kind of what we were talking about staying ahead as well. Is it looks like Balls are on Parade. Every time they get the flag, they're automatically at least past 2. Now Sidewalk closes in.
You can kind of tell Liberty Caps are not getting desperate, but just a little bit out of control.
Yeah. Now Ball McCartney can't quite close in on CB13 there. A little bit of a miscommunication perhaps. CB13 getting returned from Toasty. A lot of solo grabs here as Toasty tries to make his way around. Now Danis finds himself in good position. He's going to be past 3. They have the block set up perfectly on Meal. This should be an easy cap, and it is for Liberty Caps. Finally getting back on the board. And now they have a chance to cap again, although a missed boost. Yeah. Break with the missed boost there. Danis trying to make his way past Ball.
Yo, it could be 4-4 or 5-4 in favor of Liberty Caps if they had just finished a few really close plays.
No, that's absolutely true. Meal gonna get a quick grab. CB out ahead of 2 as well. They might end up kissing here, and they do.
That was not
Yeah.
advised.
Yeah. Not for Liberty Caps, but it is for Balls on Parade as they add to their lead. A 5-2 lead here, in command of this game on Scorpio now.
Can you tell I'm rooting for Liberty Caps?
Meal trying to take a boost. He's got the... okay, this... what? Okay, well, things happen. Meal using that boost. Alright, that was just a weird play. Ball McCartney gonna boost or bomb directly into CB for a quick reset. Now Break trying to make his way out, but Ball there to clean up the contain. And now Bivvy. Oof.
Okay, Liberty Caps, why do you go out bot every time in this half? Just take that neutral boost up like you're not getting ahead by going bot. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted.
Toasty making his way out. CB13 makes a grab of his own, but a quick bump there is going to get a return for Slide. Toasty sitting middle here, looking for a capping opportunity. Break with a quick flaccid grab. Now Toasty's going to be past 2. They have the block set up on Danis. This is going to be an easy cap. Good hold there. Good patient flag carrying as well. And now Meal looking to add to the lead here.
Break is just full Russell Westbrook mode, but without actually doing much.
Toasty going to get returned there. Sidewalk with the flag now. Just over a minute remaining here. Balls on Parade. Going to get the win. Just looking for some stats now.
Honestly, you know what? I do think Balls on Parade did have, the same moment of weakness on Scorpio this half that they did in the first 3 halves that allowed Liberty Caps to come back. But this half, Liberty Caps just couldn't take advantage of it the way they had before.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. I think Liberty Caps definitely probably preferred Jardim or Yardim or Hardim, whatever, as opposed to Scorpio, and it looks like it because I mean they weren't able to execute on those missed opportunities from Balls on Parade, so they definitely were able to take that win here with the waning seconds.
3, 2, 1.
And that'll do it. Toasty gets the kept flag. Balls on Parade able to get the win in impressive fashion here on Scorpio. There were some opportunities for Liberty Caps, but just couldn't quite pull it out. Balls on Parade takes the second game and the overall series in the regular season, as Liberty Caps managed to tie the first game on Jardim. So yeah, let me update that scoreboard.
Well, BDL, thank you for streaming and for commentating. You're a pleasure as always.
Thank you. I appreciate you joining me in the booth, so to speak. And I hope everyone that tuned in had a good time. I know the stream was laggy. I apologize. But yeah, some good Tag Pro here tonight. And Balls on Parade able to get that win, so congrats on the win for them.
GG's.
GG's. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Appreciate it. I will see you tomorrow for Miners action if anybody wants to tune in. We'll have 2 games, I believe, the Little Mer Balls and Mike Hunt. and and then we'll have Roland Orza Balls and I believe Rollers of Gondor. That's the name for Miners as well. So thank you all for tuning in. We hope to see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful night.